Echa Yashava Badad Ha'ir Rabbati Am Hayata Kahalamana. How the great city, the city, how the city dwells or sits alone, great of people, she is become like a widow. Great among the nations, her prince, my princess, a princess in the provinces, Sharati Bamadi North Hayata Lamas. My princess in the provinces has become for forced labor. Bakotibukur, Balayla, cryingly she cries in the night. Udima'ata alalihaya, and her tearing is upon her cheek. En la menachem mikolo haverha. There is not a comforter for her from all her lovers. Kol re'aha bagada bah. Hayula lehoyavim. All her friends have been treacherous against her. There is not, they are not for her. Sorry, they are for her for enemies. They are for enemies for her. Galata Yehuda me'oni. Yehuda is exiled from affliction. Merob abodah, and from abundance of service. He Yathava Vagoyim. She has dwelt among the nations. Lo Mathamano. She has not found rest. Kol Rodaperha Hishiguha Ben Hamtharim. All her pursuers overtook her between the constrained places, the straits. Darkest Iona Havelot. The ways of Theon are mourners. Mibali Bahe Moed, from their not being comers to the appointed time. Kol Tharaha Shomemim. All her gates are desolate. Kohaneha Nehnahim. Her priests, they are sighing. Betulotaha Nugot. Her virgins are afflicted. Wihi Marallah. And she, it is bitter for her. Hayutaraha Larosh. Her enemies, her oppressors, have become for a head. Oyeverha Shalu. Her enemies are at rest, in prosperous rest. Ki Yahweh al Rob Pasha'aha. For Yahweh hath afflicted her according to all her transgressions. Ola leha halka sherbi lifenethar. Her young children or infants are gone to captivity from before the face of the adversary or oppressor. Wayeshe mibat Theon Kol Hadarah, and all her majesty, her ornament or splendor, has gone out from the daughter of Zion, from the city of Jerusalem. Hayu Sharaha Kahayalim Lohmatahu Mira'ah. Her princes are become like harts, deers that do not find pasture. Wayelehu belohko lipnerodeb. And they go from there not being strength before their pursuer. Zakara Yerushalem Yeme Onayah Umrudaha. Jerusalem remembers the days of her affliction and her restlessness. Kol Mahamudaha Atrahayu Miyame Qadam. All her delightful things which were from the days of old. Binapola Ammah Bayadthar. In the falling of her people into the hand of an oppressor or enemy. Wehen Ozerlah, and there is not a helper for her. Rauha Tarim, her oppressors have seen her. Shahqu al Mishabataha, they laugh upon her annihilation. Heta Hata Jerusalem. A sin, Jerusalem hath sinned. Alken lenida hayata. Because of this, according to this, for she has become for filthiness. Kol makabdaha hiziluha. All the ones honoring her despise her. Kirahu erwata, for they have seen her nakedness. Gamahi nehnha watathab achor. Also she groans and she turns backwards. Tumahata bashulaha. Her uncleanness is in her skirt. Lohadakara acharita. She did not remember her latter end. What tered pelahim in Menahemlah. And she came down, wonders. There is not a comforter for her. Rehe Yahweh et honor ye. See Yahweh, my affliction. Ki higadil hoyeb, because the enemy makes great. Yado parashatar, the oppressor hath spread his hand. Al kol mahamadaha, over all her delightful things. Ki rahata goyim bahu miqdashah, for she has seen nations coming into her sanctuary, entering her sanctuary. Nations have entered her sanctuary. Hatarasiwita lohayabohu vakahalalach, which thou hast commanded, they should not come into the assembly, for thee, into thy assembly. They should not even come to the assembly, and here they are entering the sanctuary. Kol Ammah Nehnahim. All her people are sighing ones. Mavakashim Alehem, seekers of bread. Nathanu Mahmadehem Ba'ochel. They are giving their delightful things for food. Lahathib Nashab, to return a soul. Re'yah Wahabita. See ya and take notice. Ki hayiti zolela, for I have become insignificant, worthless. Lo halechem kol obedederk. Is it nothing to you, all those passing by the way? Habita urehi urehu, habitu urehu. Imeyesh makahob kamahobi. Look and see if there is a wound or a sorrow, a pain like my pain, Atra'olalali, which is severe for me. Atrahoga Yah Bayom Harona Hapo, which Yahweh afflicted in the day of the wrath of his anger. Mimarom shalahesh be'athamotai. From on high he sent fire into my bones. Wayirdana. And it rules over me. It rules over them. Parash Rashat Laragalai. He has spread a net for my feet. Hathivani Ahor. He has turned me back. Nathanani Shome Ma. He has given me to be a desolation. Kol Hayom Dawa. All the day I am faint, weak. Nishkad Ol Pashai Bayado. The yoke of my transgression is bound in his hand. Yeshataragu, Yeshataragu, Alu, Alatawahari. It is intertwined. They go up upon my neck. They are intertwined. They go up upon my neck. Hikushil kohi. He makes my strength stumble. Natanani Adonai. Biyade lohu kalakum. He has given me, the Lord has given me into the hands of, I am not able to stand. The hands of whom I am not able to stand. Silla. Kol habire Adonai. The Lord has tossed aside all my great ones, all my mighty ones, Beqirbi, in my midst. قاره علي موعد لشبور بحوراي. He has called over me an appointment to break my young men, my young chosen ones. Gatadarak Adonai. A winepress the Lord hath trodden. Libetulat bat Yehuda. For the daughter of the virgin daughter of Yehuda. Alehelle anivochia. Upon these things I am crying. Eni yorada mayim. My eye goes down as water. Ki rahak mimeni menahem methi benapshi. For a comforter is far from me, a returner of my soul. Vanai shomemim. My children are desolate ones. Ki gabar oyeb. For the enemy has prevailed. Peresha. Zion biyadaha. Zion has spread out by her hands. In Menahem Allah, there is no one comforting for her. Siwa Yahweh Yaqub Sibibai with Arayu. Yahweh hath commanded for Yaqub around his ones around to be his oppressors. Hayata Yerushalem lenidda benehem. Yerushalem has become for a filthy menstruous thing in the midst of them. Tzaddiqahu Yahweh. Yahweh, he is righteous. Ki pihu mariti. Because his mouth I have rebelled against. Shim'una kol ha'amim uruhu makahobi. Hear ye now, all the peoples, and see my pain. Betulotai ubahurai halaku basherbi. My virgins and my young men, my young chosen ones, are gone into exile, into captivity. Qarati lamma ma'ahabai. Qarati lamma ahabai. Hemarimuni. I have called for my lovers, for those loving me. They have deceived me. Kohanai udhqenai ba'irgawao. My priest and my older people in the city, they have expired. They have died. Ki viqashu okal lamu. Wayathibu et napasham. For they sought bread for them, and they returned, and they caused their soul to return, and that they might cause their soul to return. Reya kol tarli me'ai hamaramaru. See, Yahweh, for it is oppression to me. My bowels, they are fermenting, they are boiling up, they are troubled. Nehepaklibi bekirbi. My heart is turned in my midst. Ki maro mariti, because rebellingly I have rebelled. Mihuth shikala herb babayt kamawit. From outside the sword bereaves, and in the house it is like death. Shama'u ki nahani. Hear ye that I sigh, I and menahemeli. There is no comforter for me, no one comforting for me. Kulluhu yabai shama'u ra'ati shashu. All my enemies, they have heard my evil. They rejoiced. Ki hata ashita. For thou hast done it, that thou hast done it. Heveta yom karata, wiyihyu kamoni. Bring thou the day thou hast called, and let them be like me. Tabo kol ra'a tamalapa nerka, wa ole lalamu. Let come all their evil before thee. Let all their evil come before thee. And it acts severely for them. Ka'athar olalta li, as thou hast been severe with me. Al kol pasha'ai, according to all my transgressions. Ki rabbot anahotai, wilibbi dawai. For many are my sighings, and my heart is faint. Here endeth chapter 1 of Lamentations.